Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I'm not sure how things are going to look till I get the video uploaded, but good news is the lights in the Dragon's Den have now been upgraded. I did have to put another mat down because, as you can see, it does leave a shine. So I found out because when I got home, I had the end pieces to the wiring sitting on my desk. My son left them there. But wanted to talk to you today about one of the places where we can get our material from, and even some inspiration, is our public library. Now, the one where I live, twice a year, they have a book sale of all the older books, and I try to go and I look for old books or botanical books, and I think I lucked out this time. So I want to show you a few of the things I got. One is A Year of Flowers, and not only are you getting, a great hard back cover, but look at some of the pictures in here. Now, on these larger ones, you can print them and reduce the size of in your printer. So and there's some in color. These are just beautiful, beautiful pictures. So I've got that one, or this one, and I just thought it was, even some of these larger ones, you could print them on cardstock or even watercolor paper and then color them in, which would be great. So that's one of them I got. See if I can find a place to put these. Another one that I thought was interesting was Lasagna Gardening with Herbs. Now I've got a fairly large size lot that my house sits on, but I wanted to find a way to grow herbs and different things, which is the reason why I got this one. Now, if it proves not to be that useful, I've still got, pictures that I can use, and I can even print some of these out to use them. I can, fussy cut them and use the pages as book pages after I print them. You don't always have to take your book apart. If you want to hang on to it in the condition it's in, you can simply, especially because this one's paperback, I know it's not good for the spine, but I would flatten it out and put this in my printer and make a copy of it. So that's another one I got. You don't always have to stick with gardening books. One I found is German Residential Records for Genealogists. And one, I love the picture on the front, but when I opened it up, what caught my eye were some of the pictures in here of the forms and things, and I just thought this was great. You make a copy of them, and use them in your journals. So, and some of them are, even colored. So this is another, another book that I picked up that I thought was going to be really good. So I'll be making copies of quite a few of these to add to my stash of pages for my junk journal. Now this one, I already have this book, and I got another one. It's The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady by Edith Holden. And it's got the text in here is great, the pictures are awesome, but I wanted to hold on to this one as my reference book. So what I have now is another one that I can use the cover as the cover of a journal. I can take the pages out. I can make copies of them. I can use them as is. You know, so this gives me, you know, a lot more freedom of use. So sometimes buying a second book, if you already, you know, that you already have, especially like this one, is, yeah, it's a bonus. And if you're at the library book sale, sometimes they sell these for $1 to 50 cents. You know, and I ordered the first one I have, and it cost me almost 20 bucks. I got this one for $1. So, good investment, both of those. Another one is England is a Garden by Catherine Hamilton. I think that was her, yeah. And these also are some beautiful, beautiful pictures. You know, you can copy this onto cardstock, fussy cut it out, and, you know, or even this one here, and color it in. So beautiful pictures. What I do want to try, because I noticed some of these, is I want to try and copy some of these on vellum. I bet they would turn out gorgeous. So that's one of the first things I noticed about this, and what I thought of when I snatched the book up. So it's another, but you look for the older books, look for the botanical books, you know, whatever suits your fancy on what you'll be using in your junk journal. I'm sorry about the glare. Another book I picked up was Altered Books Workshop. And I picked this one up as an inspiration piece, because a lot of what they show in here is using an actual book itself. And sometimes you tear the pages out, sometimes you glue them together, but it's using, you know, one book without having to make a cover, without having to put in signatures, because you're using what's already there. And I've done this before. I simply got this one to remind me of different things that can be done with it. And I think this may be an upcoming project that we can do. So that's why I picked this one up. And I thought, you know, something new that, well, it's not something new, but something to bring back that, you know, I've done before, and maybe to share with you, you know, in the future. Maybe not too distant future. Because I've got plenty of spare books that we could work with in this. So, but those are what I got at this year's book sale. And I'm really excited to get into these and to use them. I know I've got a couple of friends that have been begging me for, you know, copies of pages and stuff, so I'll be able to share this with you know, a few. And, you know, if you would like a few, you know, just a sampling of the pages, leave a message or leave your request in the comments below, and, you know, I'll go through and print off, you know, 4 or 5 pages, and that way I can send them in a regular envelope, and the postage is kept down. So if you like what I've shared with you today, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click that bell for new notifications on our upcoming videos. So until next time, bye guys!